they lied to you about Nigeria. Yes. Because when you hear Nigeria, tell me the truth. Just be honest. What comes to your mind? I would guess chaos, traffic, corruption, noise, or any other negativity that has been fed to you by the media that I probably don't even know about. But what if I told you that right here in Africa, right here in the heart of West Africa, there's a city that is so calm, so clean, and so breathtaking that it doesn't even feel like the Nigeria you've been told about? Yes. Welcome to Abuja. This is Nigeria's capital city and maybe, just maybe, one of Africa's best kept secrets. What if I told you this same city, the very one that many people call boring, the very one that they made it sound like a city of only politicians, dry streets, and government building, is quietly turning into one of the most beautiful capitals in Africa? You're probably telling yourself, oh no, that's not the real thing. But yes, this is the real deal. Today I'm taking you on a drive from Aokuro to Kampe extension. And by the end of this video, you might just say, wait, so this is Abuja? Yes. This is the part of Abuja that they don't show you online. Yes. This is the part of Abuja where I'm going to be showing you clean roads that actually sparkle under sunlight. Yes. Luxury estates hidden behind or between hills, or a skyline that just stretches so far and gives you one of the unimaginable pieces that you can actually see in Africa or beyond. Driving through, you realize that Abuja isn't just trying to, compete with Lagos or any other African cities. It is actually creating its own lane by itself. It's very calm, elegant, and quietly wealthy. You know what I'm talking about? I don't need to talk too much. But for real though, this is the truth. And like I said at the beginning of this video, they lied to you about Abuja. Abuja is not just the political capital of Nigeria. It is becoming one of breathtaking and underrated cities in Africa. Did you get me? Anyways, if you're new to this channel, my name is Favor Opara, and I love showing the real side of Abuja, the real side of Nigeria, the real side of Africa, and the sides people don't talk about. And if this video is gonna change how you see Abuja, make sure you subscribe, okay? And let's keep exploring this beautiful city, country, and continent together. Don't forget to share this video to someone you know that needs to see this too, okay? Now let's go on. Now, talking about the starting point of this video, we started driving from Aokuro, a particular area in Aokuro known as Abacha Barracks, which lead us to AYA. AYA is just a very important landmark in Abuja that divides into different major lanes or expressway in Abuja. And if you're conversant with Abuja, you already know this AYA or Abacha Barracks axis is a place where you could find a little traffic at mornings, especially for people coming from Kefi axis, coming from Nyanya, Maraba, Karo axis to go down to town or the city center, or people going backward after close of work around 4 p.m. But anyways, that aside, we are starting this drive from Abacha Barracks in Aokuro, and this is a quiet upscale part of Abuja that sits just close to the presidential villa. This roundabout, or the roundabout itself that you saw, is one of the busiest intersections in the city. But even with all the cars you find or see here, you can still feel the calm of this city. No too much loud horns, no street chaos, just clean, well-kept roads lined with trees. Of course, so much greeneries. Abuja doesn't play when it comes to greeneries and space. Yes. Abuja doesn't rush. It just, glides through a very calm, slow-paced city, unlike the counterpart that I don't want to mention before I'll be dragged. Okay, you understand what I'm trying to say? If you know, you know. Anyways, As you drive forward, you'll notice something rare, which I call order. Yes, these are the kinds of roads that people outside Africa rarely imagine when they think of Nigeria. Yes, these roads are wide, well marked lanes, green medians, very, very, very expanded lanes, double lanes, triple lanes, fourple lanes, and it's kind of that just keeps expanding. The city was designed from scratch. It was planned like a modern city, a modern capital, and you can feel that intentional design in every corner of the city. And no, this isn't Dubai. No, this isn't Europe. No, this isn't America. This is still right here in Nigeria. Okay? Please, I was just joking before people come for me again. Now, let's talk about some glimpse of other suburbs in Abuja like Gariki and Jabi. Somewhere off these roads, you'll find neighborhoods like Wuse, Jabi, Gariki, Gwarimpa. Each of these places has their own, rhythm. Gariki just still carries that, old Abuja charm, while Jabi feels more like the city's social heartbeat, where you find lots of parks, lots of waterfront restaurants, and nightlife. Yes. But the real surprise is up ahead, which is at Gwarimpa and Kampe. Yes, these places are the new faces of Abuja, and that's where we are driving towards right now. Talking about Gwarimpa, if you don't already know, Nigeria has one of the largest single housing estates in West Africa, and guess where it is? It is right here in Abuja. Where is it? Right in Gwarimpa, Abuja. So I would say think of it as Abuja's own little world. I think of Gwarimpa as Abuja's own little world, where you actually find everything you need. Every single thing one needs to live is right here in Gwarimpa. You find schools, restaurants, lounges, saloons, hospitals, and different caliber or segments of things. Yeah. And in the last few years, Gwarimpa has actually exploded with development, as in what used to be quiet residential zones then, and now luxury estates and tech hubs right now. Like, some people even call it the new Lagos, but with less stress. Clock it. But yeah, you know what I'm trying to say, okay? Anyways, from Gwarimpa, we will head straight up into Kampe axis. As we drive further, you start to see what I call Abuja's secret weapon, which is space. Even from the plane, like if you're taking an aerial view, or you are up high in the plane and you're taking a look at Abuja landscape from that top part of from the sky, you actually see the beautiful green lush. Like, oh my god, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's just so beautiful from the sky. And then when you come down, you actually see that there's so much space, wide roads, greeneries. That is Abuja's secret weapon, please. If you ask me anytime, anywhere, I'll just tell you that, yeah, that is it. Because unlike most cities in Africa that grew without planning, Abuja was built to breathe. Like, breathe. Just look around. These wide roads, open plots, and green spaces, they are not accidents. It was planned. So Abuja, you could actually refer to it as the most planned city in Africa, if there is no other city that's actually beating Abuja when it comes to planning. Yeah, because it is still developing very fast. New areas are coming up. Every now and then we are getting new estates just developing, and this is being designed so that the city never feels congested. Yes, you could literally drive for 20 to 30 minutes here without hearing a single horn, or even going slow for a bit. Please tell me, where else in Africa can you find that? Tell me in the comments. I'm listening to you people so I can visit that part of Africa or that city in Africa. Tell me, I'm listening. Anyways, Talking about Katampe Extension is one of the most promising areas in Abuja. Developers and realtors now call it the new Maitama. And if you don't already know, Maitama is one of the highbrow, luxurious neighborhoods in Abuja. It is what people refer to as old money. You get the billionaires, rich people of, right from the 60s. They all have properties in this area. So right now, getting a property in Maitama is hot cake. You're talking about billions and billions of naira and dollars. I'm very, very serious about that. But then again, this Katampe extension is now the new Maitama. We call it the new money Maitama. Yes, something like that. And do you know the funny thing? You could actually relate with me because it is easy to see why it's being called that. Because you find elevated lands, you find world-class estate here, you find new drainage system here, you find roads that look like they belong in a capital city in Europe. I kid you not. Yes. But what makes Katampe special isn't just the luxury. Like I keep emphasizing, it's also the peace, the calm. Yeah. It's the kind of place where you can actually just hear the wind, bird whistle, near sunset, we just, come out and you just feel the presence of nature itself. And every single view will remind you that Abuja is that city. You understand? Abuja is a masterpiece in progress. Clock it, guys. Clock it. Don't mind me, Sha, but in summary, what I'm just trying to say is that the world really tells you this story about Nigeria. The world really shows you this part of Nigeria. They just show our struggles. They just hide our strengths. They talk about corruption, talk about chaos, but not about our creativity. But look closely. To me, this is innovation, and this is progress, and this is Africa that is evolving. Every road we've driven today, every single landmark we've passed, is a proof that Nigeria itself isn't just surviving, but it is transforming. And I think we should give that an applaud. And maybe, just maybe, it is time the world updated its picture of us as a country. Anyways, I remember your favorite girl, Faith Opera, a content creator and a storyteller exploring the real Africa. One city at a time, one country at a time, one story at a time. And this right here, this is the Abuja they never told you about. So if you've ever wondered what Nigeria really looks like, my dear, this is it. And you're welcome to visit Nigeria anytime you want to visit. And you could just put a call across to me or send me a message on my Instagram page, or you could drop a comment and I could help you tour this beautiful country. Okay? Anyways, thank you for watching. Don't forget to share this video, subscribe, and do enjoy the rest of the tour. Yeah, like I said, we are on our way to Katampe extension. You definitely want to keep watching to see this particular area that I've been talking about. Okay? forget to like and see you in my next video. Bye for now.